again, you're describing me really well here. That's how my early life started, and it replicated itself in all my relationships for a really long time until I started figuring out how to do this, and I suddenly became very popular. And I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. I thought the whole point was to get these reward mechanisms activated, but that's what brings you into the weakness that they don't like. That's why they run
Yes.
away.
So there's a very hard segregation between the population of people who have secure attachment and the population of people who have insecure attachment, anxious and avoidant,
Hmm.
because they even signal differently to each other at the beginning of meeting. The first meeting they have, the way they conversate, the way they ask more personal questions, the way that
Hmm.
they avoid personal questions. The anxious people are the only thing they have that they understand is I can either be approval seeking or I can not care what anyone thinks. That's that
Right.
dichotomy, which is why the red pill dating gurus, the rational male from Rollo Tomasi, Ryan
Hmm.
Stone, Anthony Johnson, a lot of them, they push this idea that you shouldn't be anxiously attached, you should be avoidantly attached instead.
Yeah.
Yes, if the world is entirely populated only with insecurely attached people,
Yeah.
that seems to be the proper answer. The real goal is to get securely attached in a
Yeah.
securely attached population
Yeah.
where everything is fulfilled and safe and healthy boundaries and healthy but yes, the world right now is trending away from secure attachment. The world is trending toward more insecure attachment as society begins
Yeah.
its continuing its breakdown.
So, Homath, let me ask you this. So, you've kind of gone from anxiously attached towards avoidantly attached.
Yeah.
Do you envision yourself ever going secure, and what would that look like?
It's a little bit late for me. I don't know if I'm really going to have a whole lot more relationship experience from this point. I am very tired. I don't know what else I'm going to be getting up to with the remainder of my life other than hopefully this lasts a really long time. I've got enough content to last for years and years. If I remain popular, I'll keep doing it. Want more math? Go to itishomemath.com and get the newsletter for insider updates, more videos, and other stuff. I would, this is the goal. This is how I imagined things working. I I know that it's possible. I don't know how I'm going to get from I have a long history of this and it still is I still have the emotional setup. So I still sort of feel a certain way when a relationship begins. As a layer on top of that, I have figured out how to do this, how to control my neurotransmitters and hormones and how to prevent oxytocin from I made a video about that early on that everyone misunderstood. I should make it again. I've learned how to do that and to be in control of the relationship. So I'm the prize and the girl wants me. And usually that's pretty unstable as well. And I end up either moving or saying, I put him in the sleeper zone and I just go, I can't right now. And it's like, oh, you're 40. When is right now going to turn into, like, when is it going to be the right time? I don't know if I can calculate at this moment where in my dating pool I would pull somebody from who has the ability to fulfill what I would need from a secure relationship attachment. Everyone that I'm meeting, even after becoming famous and women all over the world sending me messages and everything, I'm meeting crazy and unstable types, and I always have to do this really hard with them.
this
So
this is where yeah this is where men are getting trapped right here, is they
yeah,
don't know how to do the upper level, the secure, because it's building secure attachment is not within self. You're not like, yeah, I think I'm going to be secure today. That's
yeah,
impossible, because this
it's
formed externally, it needs to
yeah,
also repair externally. So your community, your
yeah,
connections need to happen securely. What the old answers are usually the best answers, which is why we're corrupted against them. The old answers are that through all of human history, the only way to really build established connections was through family friend networks.
yeah,
And up until 1995, that was 65 relationships.
yeah,
Now it's 12.5% of people performing romance through family and friends, because most people don't have family friend networks
right,
and they don't know anyone secure. They all know insecurely attached people. And again, they segregate out very hard. Typically, what I have seen work for most of my clients who work with me, the guys that do this and the women who do this, is building secure relationships with people who are growth minded. And I hate that term, but it's the only term we have.
yeah,
Growth minded, self aware, shutting off that self serving tendency, actually becoming more secure in their relationships. And they are in enough pain that they say no more. I am going to start acting differently, and they force themselves to act secure in the relationships. And by doing that with enough friends,
Yeah.
then they foster the secure attachment first. Then those networks often will bring them a partner who's more healthy and securely attached.
Yeah.
That's the only method that seems to be working.
I think
It's
there's
like
a
it's like
second one.
manifestation. It's kind of what the astrology girls call manifestation. When you start vibrating on a certain level, then you pull in what you want. It works that way sometimes. Like on the emotional level, it works that way.
It
So
takes
once
time.
you, it takes time. Yeah, you have to be the whatever is the counterpart to what you want. You have to be the puzzle piece that your desired puzzle piece fits into. And then the ones that don't fit will fall off. Like as long as you keep being the wrong puzzle piece, all the wrong guys will fit into it.
Want more math? Go to itishowmath.com and get the newsletter for insider updates, more videos, and other stuff.